Hey, how's it going everybody? Welcome back to another Gemstone Legends video, and in this video I want to take a look at two things. One, the most dominant defensive synergy at the moment, which I'll explain to you if you're not already familiar with it, and two, my favorite current rating team right now. Before we get to this video, if you haven't checked out Gemstone Legends yet, come check it out. There are no joke thousands of players from Empires and Puzzles that have come over already, and for good reason. Simply put, it's a really fun game with some big advantages over Empires and Puzzles. We both know that the players that join these games earliest are some of the most dominant players. And this game is starting to really take off, so the longer you wait, the more you miss out on. Not only can you support the channel by using the download link in the description of this video, or by scanning the QR code on your screen, but doing so will also give you a free $50 starter bonus with an epic hero, gems, and gold coins. All for free, just by using the link or QR code provided. And then when you start, you'll gain access to beginner events exclusively for players who use the link or QR code provided that will give you another strong epic hero, a set of 5-star legendary equipment, and a platinum scroll for another guaranteed epic or legendary hero. Lastly, I have created a bunch of videos in a Gemstone Legends playlist on my YouTube channel to make learning this game as easy and fun as possible. So hit that download link in the description and get started with one of the most fun and deep Match 3 RPGs. There's a great community in Gemstone Legends. It has some huge advantages over Empires and Puzzles. And overall, I think you guys are really going to like it. And I'll explain that as well. So, haven't done a Gemstone Legends rating video in a while, though I do think that is one of the more fun aspects of this game. That and war, but I've always been a PvP fan. So let's take a look at this defense meta and talk about what's going on. And then I'm going to talk about my offensive team. And then we're going to battle this team and see how we can do and see if that can help anyone with kind of the current or new unfolding defense meta. Okay, so the primary factor of this defense team is Tycho. Deals damage based on HP, inflicts vulnerability. This one appears not to be tomed, though I forget if you can see that. They used to change in here, because I think with tomes he does vulnerability for 4 turns or 5, and it used to change depending on whether the person had upgraded them or not. I imagine this person has, because I think they're on one of the top guilds. But anyways, the big part is 100% chance to stun for 2 turns on all enemies when using his special ability if at 100% HP. Or decrease speed for 3 turns if not at 100. Accuracy is increased for every living enemy, so you get a 100% boost there, and he recovers HP. So what's so significant here is the stun. So this entire team is based around that. They introduced the charge gear for heroes, in which 4 pieces can give 70% mana. Strybog now with full tomes, yeah, so they must have changed that where it used to show how upgraded the particular hero was. He can restore 30 mana to all allies at the start of each wave. So that means at the very beginning, what happens is Tycho gets 70% mana at least from his charge gear. Strybog gives the other 30%, and you're ready to go to stun the opponent before they can even do anything. So you might think, well, to do that, they have to have the first turn. That's where this uncommon hero, oddly enough, comes in. So speed is increased by 5 for every 15% res. This passive, which I bet nobody planned on, has become the key for having the fastest hero in the game. So the only reason you see this guy on any teams at all is because this passive that he has allows him to beat out the speed of any other hero when built correctly. So he's only there to get the first turn because he can just beat out anybody else. Then you might be thinking, well, you can just go in with heroes that give immunity at the start of the wave. That's where she comes in. If you put charge gear on her as well, she's going to fire first, 100% chance to remove 3 positive statuses when she has tomes, and inflict burn. Gains 30% accuracy if above 50% HP. So basically, she's going to come in. Strybog's going to give her mana. She's going to get some from Charge Gear. She's going to wipe everything off of your team. Tycho's going to fire, stun you, and then potentially Zarkon is building up poison damage on you while that... because, yeah, they're going to get the first turn. So I guess it'll be Custer who's going, and he is blue. But anyways, there's a lot of money here. There's multiple turns going by now with you just being able to do nothing at all. And that's what happened when I fought it. So I'm not trying to go in with immunity. It would be pointless. So that's the current meta defense. Basically, you get stunned for 2 turns before you can do anything. Poison is potentially building up. Tycho's going to keep that stun going if he's able to charge up again. It's interesting they're using the green dragon. I've seen other people using the blue one just because there's extra freeze on there, just more things to mess with your turn. I could see the black dragon being decent on here as well, since the main killer is going to be this poison damage. So, my team now. Same thing. I've got Strybog fully tomed. I've got Tycho with 4 pieces of charge gear, and Sigil is my speed hero. So I will not get first turn against this team, but I will pretty quickly get a turn. Tycho is immune to stun, so the only problem is he takes a little bit of damage from the other Tycho, and that means he's not at 100% HP. So I can either... yeah, I don't really have a direct healer on here, so what I did last time was I got decreased speed, tried to charge up Sigil, who can remove negative statuses and also gives mana. The main killer here is Cassia with Strybog, because if she has 5 statuses, I forget if it's positive. Yeah, positive or negative. If she's affected by 5 statuses, she will fire twice, which in her case is doing about, if you add them together, probably like 15 to 20k damage per hero, which is pretty awesome. Aurora gives me like the equivalent of healing in addition to an attack boost. And so I beat this team once already, and then I thought maybe I should record that because 1, I really like the team I'm using, and 2, this is the new emerging meta. We'll probably see either some balance adjustments to some of the heroes on this meta team, or the introduction of heroes that, are immune to stun, or, who knows, something that they'll try to combat this meta with. So let's jump in here. You can watch this happen. Boom, 70 mana, 30 more. And there, right from the start, I'm stunned and I'm burning. Then it's my turn. I get skipped. Zarkon fortunately doesn't get any purples. But actually, this could be a problem if my Sigil gets this badly hurt. Okay, so you can look at this. Sigil is almost dead. I haven't even had a turn yet. They're all clogged up with positive statuses. Zarkon's about to fire. This seemed like a pretty bad start for me, so I might actually be in some serious trouble. I can do this just to put decreased speed on them, which gets me in ahead of Tycho. Sarita probably going to fire, but that's not going to impact me at all. So the best thing I can do is try to get some blues. So this will allow me to get a protective shield up. And then we're going to want to target Tycho so that this stun cannot just keep going and going and going. In addition to probably trying to mana deny purple. Sigil, I think, is going to die, unfortunately. It would have been nice to charge her as well. Maybe we'll give that a try here, see if we can charge her up. Tycho can easily heal from that, actually. Alright, protective shield. This couldn't come any sooner. Alright. So again, we will target Tycho so that hopefully he can't heal. Our protective shield is about to be removed, unfortunately. So yeah, the main thing is to try to hit Tycho and deny that mana. Let's see here. How do I want to do this? Yeah, probably good to get rid of as many of these purples as possible. More burn, as long as she survives. Ooh, that was a big combo. Shit. Yep, so here's one where it got away from me. All I can do is decrease speed at this point, which didn't change anything about the order. Tycho's ready to stun me again. Okay, so this is a loss. Interesting, because I just beat this pretty easily. Hopefully we can rematch this team again. All right, and let's see if we can get a different outcome here. Oh, that's a lot going on right at the start of the match. Okay, first stun. All right, ouch. So, what do we want to do? Would be really good to get Sigil. We obviously need to get some mana going here. So let's do this. Oh, just shot. Oh, there we go. Wow. Ouch. So she's going to fire twice, which is pretty good. So let's do this. Let's do this because we're about to get more mana. She's going to go twice, which means she's going to attack twice. Okay, we killed Custer. Not a real big deal. 3 statuses are going to be removed. So the best thing we can do now is blue. I guess we'll try to get our protective shield back, and then I guess keep our Tycho going. So it's looking pretty good for us this time. Alright, he's healing. All we're getting is decreased speed though, which is not great. Gonna try to get Sigil back. Gotta keep these statuses off of us. She might die right here though. Fuck. Okay, Cassia needs at least 4 here, which I... Okay, that was just barely enough. He was not at full health, so we are only with decreased speed, not stun. Alright, we're just barely hanging on here. So it's not unusual that the start has a big impact on how well you're able to finish, you know? But 2 victories out of 3 does say something. And I wouldn't say that this is the best counter team. This just happened to be what I was using for the arena event. And it was doing the job well enough. Alright, so we went the whole time without having enough health on Tycho to be able to stun. But that decreased speed is doing something. Not a lot, but something. Alright, we probably should have targeted her so we didn't lose our protective shield, since Cassia is our kind of one and only powerhouse at the moment. Whoops. Okay. She does not. She have 5 statuses now, just barely 5. We got a curse because we killed Sarita. Or Billie Eilish, as some people call her, based on her appearance. Alright, cool. Well, we pulled it off. Should have saved Strybog, actually, so that Cassia could hit twice, so we could speed this up a little bit, but maybe that'll be enough with the gem damage. Oh, there we go. Okay, so let me know what you guys think of this. If you have any teams that work particularly well, if you think this defense team is unfair, any of your thoughts I want to hear around this. This is a relatively new defense meta, and it feels a bit cheap to me. But that's what happens sometimes, and you know, it's just a matter of seeing what they'll do to balance it. So thank you guys so much for watching. Please share your thoughts in the comments down below, and again, if you're interested in checking out the game, link in the description, that will a download link. Make sure you use that instead of the App Store, because if you download from the App Store, you will not get the free bonus, the free $50 bonus. So use the link after you finish the tutorial. I think you'll get that free bonus in your inbox, which is a much better way to start the game. So still having a lot of fun with it. A ton of people are as well. I get comments all the time of people saying that they finally checked it out from Empires and Puzzles and they're never going back. So I always love reading stuff like that, because I think a lot of people are biased against the game just because it's new, or you know, there may be a multitude of reasons, but yeah, it's worth checking out for sure. So thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you in the next video.